Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the T5S2 Season 3 Pod 12 Finals. Do want to start this one with a little bit of an apology. On the players' behalf, I take no responsibility. The players started playing about an hour before the scheduled time for the stream. So we missed a lot of the first battle round and deployment, unfortunately, chat, as well as the pregame selections. So we're we're doing it live here, everybody. But over here on the red side, I guess we should flip. There we go. Perfect. That's much better. Over here on the red, we have a player who has become a finals table regular here on Season 3 of the T5S2 series. This is HJoey playing his Adeptus Custodes. HJoey currently, I think, top of the series, if not close to the top. Actually, no. Actually, literally top of the series right now. With a bunch of rapid-fire wins under his belt and looking to get a full pod win here today on top of that. So HJoey going first with the Custodes into Fouchini's Iron Hands over here in the red. Fouchini, a great proponent of the Iron Hands successor melee builds, and that's what we're going to see here out of him today. So it'll be interesting to see how this list fares against the might of the Adeptus Custodes. Emperor's Auspice can turn off a lot of the technology that Fouchini's relying on to get big damage out of his Vanguard veterans over here. The technology you can use, the combo you can use is to use All Mercy weakness on that unit when it gets into melee. You then have Whirlwind of Rage for exploding sixes to hit with their attacks. Born Heroes, so they hit on twos. If you can get a Rites of War aura down there, you're rerolling those to try to get, rerolling the ones, excuse me, to try to get additional explosions on your hit roll. Then when you go to your wound roll, you get that All Mercy weakness. You reroll your failed wound rolls to then generate additional sixes, so All Mercy weakness doubles up to deal even more wounds. So it's kind of a Space Marine version of a Crimson Crown combo. You're exploding your sixes to hit, you're exploding your sixes to wound, and you can sort of combo those two things together. Very, very powerful, an immense amount of damage coming out of these little Vanguard veteran squads. But if you can't reroll your wound rolls, not so good, unfortunately. The list also, I think, is predicated on Grav Cannons. Yeah, we have an entire Grav Devastator unit, Grav Cannon Devastator unit coming out of Fouchini here as well, coming out of that drop pod. And unfortunately, against these Telemon Dreadnoughts, that unit is not going to be super useful. Given that dude is -1 damage. Just like, whatever, dude. -1 damage, I got an invulnerable save. I got a damage ignore roll. I don't care. Take your best shot, foolish Space Marines. So, HJoey with a lot of the really powerful tech here and the Scouring, a really good mission for Adeptus Custodes as well. So it's going to be a tough fight for Fouchini, but that said, Fouchini is it does have a penchant for entirely destroying people's armies in one round of shooting, so we'll see if he's going to be able to do that here today. Those big Grav Cannons are still going to be good at knocking out these the Sagittarium Custodes and the standard Custodian Guards, even if he can't draw a beat on the heavy armor.
For the Emperor!
Indeed. For the Emperor. Alright, let's take a quick look at the lists here, chat. Exclamation point lists if you want to follow along. HJoey over here in the red playing a Shadowkeeper's Battalion Detachment, bringing in Inquisitor with the Black Shroud, an Ordo Xenos Inquisitor to add some psychic defense in the list. Very nice to have. Very few reasons not to take that. He also gives you CP regen, which is super useful. A lot of the Custodes strats, pretty pricey. We also have Trajan Valoris for the reroll ones to hit and wound. Pretty solid. Also, he's a while we stand target. Doesn't look like that's what we've taken today for H. Oh, yeah, he has taken it. Yeah, while we stand, we fight. And he's really difficult to kill. 3+ invulnerable save, toughness 5, 7 wounds. He's character protected. He's chilling in the back, hanging out. He's got that double fight if he needs to. Super good. We have 2 units of Custodian Guards with shields and swords. 2 units of Sagittarum Looks like one of them's missing a Misericordia, but that's it. The Sagittarium are a really powerful shooting option in this army. Each one equipped with a heavy bolter and a flat 3 damage combi weapon attack, which oftentimes they get to shoot without penalty if they're already receiving a -1 to hit, so they just do whatever. Really strong shooting battery, and especially so in combination with the rest of the list. We also have 2 Palace Grav attacks, not Grav tanks, I learned recently. Grav attacks, as well as a Telemon Heavy Dreadnought with a big punchy fist and 1 big shooty gun. In the elite slot, last but certainly not least, 5 Aquilon Custodians with Storm Bolters and Power Gauntlets, as well as a Vexillus Praetor with a Vexilla Magnifica to drop those guys in the middle of the table. That's going to be super useful, especially on the Scouring, because you can put them directly into the center. Although we do have Infiltrators on the side of the table for Fouchini here, which do override the Vexillus Teleport Homer ability. Meaning that we might have to put those dudes out on the sides, unless the Sagittarium Guard can kill the Infiltrators by the time that the Aquilon Custodians want to go in there. We also have, moving over to Fouchini's list, Fouchini's patented brand of Iron Hands cosplaying as Space Wolves. Is running a Iron Hand Successor Battalion using Whirlwind of Rage and Born Heroes, so +1 to hit on the charge, as well as exploding 6s in the first round of combat. We have a Librarian with Chief Librarian, excuse me, so with Psychic Mastery, Tome of Malkador to take an additional psychic power. What you can do use with that is you get access to those really powerful Iron Hands Technomancy discipline spells. Things like Reforge and Steel Armor are both excellent, but you can also Tome of Malkador into Psychic Fortress. And Fouchini is relying heavily on these 2 Dreadnoughts to get a lot of work done, so giving them a 5+ invulnerable save with Psychic Fortress is pretty good stuff.
Just in case.
I don't think we're going to do a bet today, chat. The players already started playing, so I think I don't know. We'll do one tonight. How's that? I'll make sure we set one up tonight.
This is where they're gonna go.
We haven't done a bet in a while. Speaking of Dreadnoughts, by the way. Oh, this is a patrol, by the way. The remainder of the patrol is an Infiltrator squad that we see up here in the middle here. As well as 2 Devastator squads, 1 Redemptor Dreadnought with a Macroplasma Incinerator, an Onslaught Gatling Cannon, as well as 2 Storm Bolters. We also have a drop pod to carry those Devastator squads in. Last, but certainly not least, we have a 2nd Vanguard detachment out of that same chapter, bringing an Apothecary, Chief Apothecary with Selfless Healer. 5 Blade Guard Veterans. These are an excellent combo for Steel Armor. You can give them a 1+ save. They're basically Terminators that get access to Transhuman Physiology. Pretty good. It's pretty good. They're just Dark Angels Terminators, basically. We also have a 2nd Redemptor Dreadnought. This one with a DACA bot with the Onslaught Gatling Cannon and the Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon. 3 Vanguard Veteran squads, 5 Space Marines, each Lightning Claws and Storm Shields and Jump Packs on all of them. A 3rd Devastator squad with Grav Cannons and an Armorium Cherub, as well as a single Land Speeder Storm to get those engaged on all fronts if you need to. Good stuff overall, I think. How's it going, chat? Hope everybody is, the Imperium, yeah, there you go, chat. Imperium will win this game. One of the Imperial factions here today will win. Hope everyone's excited about this game. We also have another game going on, or not going on, that is going to be going on later on tonight. 11 p.m. Eastern Time, so 8 hours from now. Mark your calendars for that. We're going to be running the Pod 14 finals. That's going to be Ash C versus Ash Lee. And we get to deal with that all game, so that'll be fun. But Ash C playing Ash C playing Knights, excuse me, versus a Tyranid Monster Mash build on Ash Lee's side of the table. So that'll be good. We can do a CP count here. Unfortunately, the player set up the table, so I don't have the overlay set up. So HJoey up to 9 CP, Fouchini down to 6. We'll do a CP count whenever it comes up.
I honestly think they're going to advance as well.
But Fouchini having to spend for that Vanguard detachment is ends up with starting with a lot less CP. Plus, he's a very CP-focused army. Whereas HJoey's stratagems are mostly defensive. He's going to be Arcane Genetic Alchemying. He's going to be using Emperor's Auspice. He's going to be using the Shadowkeeper strat. Whereas Fouchi's going to try to get as much damage out of his strats as possible. But HJoey, I think a little bit favored currently. Being able to go first is a really big deal, and especially for Custodes, being able to get a unit onto the middle objective is huge. Like, it gives him his domination turn 1, so he's already 3 points up on that secondary. Although Fouchini's got those infiltrators to grab it back. And it gives him the first opportunity to put banners down before the Iron Hands have a chance to stop him. So, looking at the secondary objectives here, there will not be Carnifexes in the Monster Mash chat. I hate to disappoint you. I believe, off the top of my head, I believe it's 2 Hyrule and 2 Dimacarons in that list. Does Fouchini have Tempered Helm? No.
And that's only
I don't think so. I don't believe that he does.
Then we will do...
That costs extra CP because he's a successor chapter, so I don't think he wants to spend to unlock that.
Yeah, 5 up Invon. Which goes off on our perils.
So, HJoey here. Ooh, Fouchini Perilsing. Psychic test here, unfortunately. Let's take a look at his dice rolls.
I take 2, he's on a 2.
Ugh. 2 damage on the Librarian to start with. That's awkward. Sorry, buddy.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
And we're going to the shooting phase. So, quick psychic phase. Not a lot of psychicking going on in either of these lists.
So they get to reroll a hit roll and wound roll, or all hit rolls and wound rolls?
They get to roll a hit roll, a wound roll, and a damage roll.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and turn Fouchini up here a little bit. He's a little quiet.
Let's do this dread. Only has 1 target.
So yeah, we're gonna try to knock out these Sagittarium Custodes, which is gonna be a big deal if Fouchini's able to do that. But looking at the secondary objectives here, HJoey taking domination while we fight, raise the banners high.
Yeah, he has
banners is an interesting one on Scouring. You can only really put 2 banners close to your deployment zone. If you get the roll to go first, you can do that relatively unmolested. And the onus is on your opponent to block you. But obviously, if HJoey had lost the roll to go first, this Land Speeder Storm can immediately contest one of those banners, and that just becomes really awkward to get a high score on that. We also have the While We Stand, We Fight, I think, is a classic pick for Custodes. It's going to be on the Aquilon Terminators, the Telemon, as well as Trajan Valoris, all of whom are very difficult units to kill. So he should be scoring 10 or 15 on that, unless the game goes very, very poorly. On Fouchini's side of the table, also taking domination, also taking raise the banners, which the Custodes are not quite fast enough to be able to deny on turn 1, although with a lot of OBSEC infantry on their side of the table, they're probably going to be able to clear it out pretty quickly, assuming they're able to outnumber the Rights of War on those objectives as soon as they move up the table. Also, Oath of Moment on the Iron Hand side, which will give them points if they are wholly within 6 inches of the center of the table, which they should be most of the time in this mission, so that's a very good pick for Scouring in particular. Chat thinking Fouchini's looking good. Definitely, I think he's got a chip in a chair for sure.
I think you got like 1 or 2.
I think you most often want to go first into the Scouring. It gives you a really strong tempo. But Fouchini's list comes out of the gate swinging so hard. 3 Devastator squads with that Iron Hands Super Doctrine on turn 1 to ignore the hit penalty for moving and shooting heavy weapons and reroll all their ones to hit with those is phenomenal.
These 2 melters here.
Okay.
Yep. Here comes the Melta shots into the Sagittarium Guard and the Telemon.
I'll spend 1 for Grim Resolve to make the Dreadnought. Your -1 strength as well.
And we're going to Shadow Keepers to Telemon, so the Grav is winning on 5s.
I'm going to signal the Grav guy, so the Grav guy's hitting on back to freeze.
Or so the Melta, excuse me, the Melta's hit winning on 5s.
Okay. We'll still technically be hitting on 4s though, because -1 from this and -1 from this.
No, because it's not +1. It just makes.
Oh yeah, that's ballistic skill. Sure.
Okay. So I'll do him first. This is into this guy's. So 3's rolling ones from him, rolling ones. And then this guy will be 4's rolling ones. 4's rolling ones, rolling ones. So that's 4's
again.
Yeah, 4's again, rolling ones. Fuck it, in ones, sure.
4's. Fuck it.
kills that one guy. And then we have the melters.
And these are into the dreadnought.
Yes.
Oh, we should
So
take a look at these
fours,
dice rolls, huh, chat?
Rolling ones.
Fours and fives.
Yeah, 5s.
Let me know if there's a camera angle you want to see, chat, as well.
There you go. 2 wounds.
4 ups. Good.
Cool. We'll kill the baby and we'll fire the signal into this guy again.
Sure.
Thanks for the follows, everybody. I appreciate it.
And then 4s running ones. Running ones. 2 wounds. Appreciate you for them both. It's done a 1.
Feed cam.
They've shot off.
See what I can do.
This guy's advanced, but he does have 1. Oh no, these are all heavy. Ignore me. These guys have you to shoot. This guy here is annoying.
Y'all can get an HBO subscription if you want to watch
Guys
Godzilla
down to
versus
1. That's
Kong.
actually the most annoying part of this. And that's not even in range. Cool, Wolf.
Which of these players is Godzilla and which one's King Kong?
We'll fire the plasma into. Such a waste.
Certainly feels like Fouch. He's
Sorry
got the
about
color
that.
scheme to be
No, you're
Godzilla.
fine.
Well,
Yeah.
Fouch he's got the black color scheme, right? But he's also got salamander stuff in his list, and he's got
Yeah, I'll fire the
Meltaguns.
plasma overcharge into this one guy here. We just want to confirm.
Okay, yeah,
Kill.
just-
From the
is there
red
any
Redemptor.
reason to overcharge? Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
burn a
and
whole
overcharge
Redemptor to
open
try to
kill.
kill that one
He'll shoot
Sagittarium.
his 24-inch
Gotta
guns
do it.
into the dreadnought.
Sure.
Yeah, and so the
Yeah,
drop
I'll-
pod has to
there's
be
no
the
reason to
big,
overcharge
the
as well.
atomic
I'm
breath,
freezing up
right,
for
for
the
sure.
halfway. So how
And
many
then
shots?
this big Telamon
6
Dreadnought. Like,
not
who is
overcharging.
more King Kongy
6
than this
shots,
Telamon
right?
Dreadnought?
Now I wish I put into the big squad. 4 running ones.
Okay, so big 6 shots onto this last Sagittarium from Fouch.
This is, and then 3 running ones.
All wound. Can he make all those invuln saves? Nah, he's dead.
Dead.
Get him out of there. Oh, CP reroll could survive.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think he's got the Redemptor coming at him too, though.
Solid. And then the 24-inch range guns.
Yep.
This has AP, so actually you need to do it differently. 4s running ones, because I might just want to hit. And then 6s running ones.
Yep.
Hey. 1 wound. Take it. Feel no pain.
So, it's AP minus 2. Sure.
Yes. Yeah, he takes it. And then
Oh,
4 shots.
yeah, plinked him with the onslaught.
6
Get
again.
got.
And I think, cool. So that's
That's
that
good.
shot. 2. Cool. We'll fire everything from this squad into the Sagittarium, and I'll spend 1 CP for Mercy's weakness.
Okay, looks like we're gonna try to grav
the-
cannon the second
The
Sagittarium
grab
squad to
squad,
death.
anything into the Sagittarium.
No, I know. What Mercy's weakness? 6 is
So
explode.
6 is to 6 is to and explode.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Ooh,
Let me see. Do I
might
want
transhuman
to...
those guys.
No, that's okay.
No, just gonna eat it.
So
Fouch excited that the Telamon Dreadnought used the Shadowkeeper strat against that Melta, although it made a lot of sense.
On 4s, running ones.
Means he's probably gonna be able to pick up the Sagittarium squad as well.
Big hits. Not great. It hits, and then 4s to wound, rolling 1s, 6s explode. Rolling 1s. So 8 wounds, yeah. In ones. We'll take it.
1, 2...
At least one
There's
on
one
one.
guy.
Oh, brutal. These Custodes are dropping left and right. To the power of the grav drop.
No, we can't shoot him, so the Signum guy will go into the palace.
Sure.
Shots. Running ones. And then 5s running ones. That's 1 wound on the palace. Hey, he takes 2 damage. Solid. We take those. Cool. So they shot just the melters.
Mhm.
Just the melters. Fire everything to the dreadnought.
Mhm.
Will I? 1 second. No. I legit don't have any other targets. I have to fight everything.
The
Yeah, we fire
the
into
exploding 6s is only against a single enemy unit, chat. So when Fouch uses Mercy's weakness, he targets an enemy with it, and that unit explodes 6s against only that enemy. So when he goes to Signum shot and shoot a different target, which he had to do there, he targeted initially everything into the Sagittarium here, but then the Signum shot went into the Palace. Only the Mercy's weakness is active here.
Ones, 1, 3 reroll. These 3. 3 wounds. Fail them all. Nope, fail them all.
I will CP that one.
Sure.
Yep.
Nope, okay, cool. Expected as much, and then we'll pop the baby.
Yeah, so it looks like this Telamon Dreadnought just shrugging a bunch
No,
of
I'm sorry.
melter shots with that Shadow
CP
Keeper
right
strat.
earlier today.
Yes,
I do get a CP back. Cool. All right, 1 hit.
Rerolling ones.
Yep, 2 hits.
2 hits. 5s. 1 wound.
Good.
Yep. I have no charges to declare, and that'll be my turn. I get
3 for dominate.
3 for domination. I get 2 for off center middle, 1 for not falling back, and I didn't kill a vehicle. You don't have leadership on the Sagittarium.
Nope.
Cool. So over to you. Your primary.
Yeah,
Your
so
primary.
unfortunate that this Telamon Dreadnought wasn't edged over a little bit. It doesn't look like this guy is contesting this objective. He's not. So if the Telamon had been on this objective here, that would have been 5 points for HJoey. I wonder if that was just some awkward movement there. He might have had to deploy it in an awkward position and then move it out. They don't move that far. Looks like we're going to go and try to clean out these infiltrators. Downside of these infiltrators is that they push out the Aquilon drop for 1 additional turn. And I think HJoey would be in a pretty decent position right now if those Aquilon Terminators could drop directly in the middle here and just like cut through a bunch of the Devastators, charge in and kill the Dreadnought maybe. And I think he would be in a pretty decent position. However, those infiltrators are going to be really tough. Now he's going to be able to probably kill them between the Palace Grav Tanks and the Custodians charge. He's going to be able to clear them out this turn, but that's a lot of lost momentum that he's going to have to deal with. And Fouch can just start sort of naturally screening with his faster units like his Vanguard Veterans. He can put his Blade Guard Veterans up in annoying positions. And there's not going to be any amazing places to put those Aquilon Custodians in the coming turn.
You have any window fall back and shoot?
So it looks like
I'm sorry, I didn't
HJoey
catch
maybe...
that. Was that a yes or no?
No, I don't have any ways to
Okay. Maybe just looking to potentially charge into the infiltrators, maybe get a Custodian around this way through the wall, and then consolidate to touch both of these... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Consolidate to touch both of these Devastator squads. He can probably do that while remaining outside of engagement range of the Redemptor. He just needs a pretty decent charge to be able to pull it off. It also gets awkward if he doesn't end up killing the infiltrators, because the coherency gets weird. But it looks like he's going to be able to fit through this gap just fine with the front model here. I think pretty heads-up play from the Custodes. Like I said, if they can... just, you know, retain those Terminators in reserve for a turn and still set them up for a really good position next turn,
they get light cover, or
HJoey can be in a decent position.
They would get light cover.
He does have to kill as many of these Devastators as possible, though.
from back here.
No, I would not get light cover.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure on that.
Oh, maybe actually considering dropping the Terminators in the back line here. Oh, man. They could shoot into the Veterans and then try for a long charge in the Redemptor. They might have to touch this cover, though. And that would be bad. That's difficult terrain. But what they could do is maybe charge into the Redemptor or this unit and just start pushing the other side of the Space Marine army. This, the Gatling Cannon Redemptor only down to 5 wounds, so there's a non-zero chance that if HJoey has the additional shooting to be able to commit to it, he could potentially kill it. It's Blessing of the Omnissiah, and it looks like we flubbed the Psychic Fortress, so no invulnerable save. So he's just going to be hitting him with that, yeah, the big AP3 gun from the Telemon, although that's not going to be able to kill the Redemptor by itself. He needs some help from the Palace Grav attacks here.
This squad's gonna advance.
So, Chad, do you think we see these Terminators come in this turn, or are we gonna hold them out for the best charge we can next round? Got to be a little bit worried that you might be too far behind if those Terminators don't come down, and then Fouchini doesn't even have to be in he can be in a position where he can just dump all of his firepower into them if these Devastators don't get killed. Now, I'm interested that this Sagittarium Custodian is actually coming out to play. Telemon Dreadnought's moving forward, and I wonder if it's going to just try to charge the Landsplitter Storm and kill it.
I'm curious to see how FT Iron Hands does against ST Custodes.
Well, you're doing good for now.
Fushi's favorite joke is that
You killed 5 of my dudes. That's 250 points. You're a monster. They had wives, right?
No.
I don't know what Custodes do. They had to watch a rotting corpse.
Art of War, I think, rated Iron Hands as one of the worst Space Marine chapters in 9th edition. And then he continues to win with them. So it turns out, if you know what you're doing, Iron Hands is definitely still a player. And certainly one of the most straightforward Space Marine chapters. They have a bunch of really powerful tools that they can use. Yeah, it's a wild call.
Is he coming to wreak havoc?
You're like, you look at like Ultramarines and Imperial Fists, and you're like, yeah, you're right. Iron Hands are definitely worse than these. So yeah, chat. There is space behind the walls here, so we could potentially see Terminators come down here. Maybe try for a charge onto the Blade Guard veterans to try to break this banner, or we could see a charge back here. Or a deployment back here and try to maybe charge into the Redemptor and kill it. This is awkward because they may be dealing with this difficult terrain, but they might have a place to go.
Goodbye, Dread.
Biscuit Butt? Yep, this is Tabletop Simulator.
We will not miss you.
This is part of the T5S2 tournament series. So this is the finals game of an event we like to call a pod, which is basically just a 4-round event, 16 players. And between those pods and other external events that submit scores, we have a...
Yeah, let's party.
Well, it looks like the Aquilons are coming in. We have a global standing for TTS events, and we do a biannual.
I can't find the right base size in this guy, so
Biannual Invitational for the top 16 out of the standings at the end. Exclamation point Discord in the chat if you want to come join our Discord and play some games with us. We play Tabletop Simulator all the time. And you can join these events. These ones are free. We also have some more premium events that go on constantly. We have a one-dayer coming out May 1st. We're going to do a 3-round tournament. We have rapid fire pods open all the time, which have little prize support. And if you want to learn how to get started, exclamation point how to play. In the chat, we'll get you a YouTube playlist with all the instructions.
Let me see here. I'm deciding if this is what I want to do. Thanks.
No problem.
So unfortunately, inside the difficult terrain there, these
I
Aquilons
think
are...
my plan...
It's measuring to inside of your base. You need to be a little bit of a bit.
These Aquilons are probably not going to be able to make their charge.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, the issue is that they have to run an 11-inch charge here.
Any
so,
other
like,
movement?
I think the plan may just not be to charge. It may just be to try to fade as many of Fouch's attacks onto this unit as possible.
Sorry, any other movement?
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to be charging out, but they can probably just vaporize the veteran unit with their the Stormbolter attacks.
I think it will.
And then if we engage these two Devastator units, we maybe kill this one with shooting, and if we can finish off this Redemptor, be in a pretty okay position.
The melters will be in range. Yes. And you're... Yeah, no, I want to be in melter range, but that's fine. I might as well. Yeah, I'll spend it.
I thought I was out. I'm sorry, man. I thought I was out of this for the 12th.
That's why I asked, because...
Sorry, I was distracted looking at something else. I really thought I was out there.
So
currently in.
Okay, well, if you want to take that, I thought I was out, though. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm fine. So that was my mistake.
Spend 2 CP then. Shoot.
So looks like we're going to Aspect scan into the unit.
So no one's in melter range, so we're just going to fire. You are
Puts
minus
Fouch down to 3 CP to HJoey's 9. Could transhuman against this. They're going to be -1 to hit.
Cool. Down to 7. So hitting on 4s. And then 4s again, rolling 1s.
Yeah, we did transhuman, it looks like.
Yeah.
Or Arcane Genetic Alchemy, excuse me. 1 goes through.
1 CP them.
Yeah, might as well.
Cool.
The CP reroll. This is in the movement phase, so that keeps your CP rerolls open for later, and he makes all the saves. Yeah, actually, so that just ended up being a positive CP trade for Fouch. But on the flip side, HJoey has way more CP than Fouchini does, so those trades are kind of favorable for for HJoey. So despite the fact that was a little bit of a measuring mistake there, I think it actually ended up in his favor.
Let's just start with the salvo launcher here into the Dreadnought. Yeah, you're not -1, so that hits.
Yeah, you're good.
Reroll wounds because your vehicle. Nope.
Hey.
Okay.
He might live then.
Shoot
So
this Palace Grove.
All right, trying to...
Into...
The Dreadnought. Doesn't wound.
Ooh, flubs both of the Palace Grav attacks into the Redemptor. That's awkward.
Alright.
Doesn't look like they're going to be killing that Redemptor this turn.
Just down to flamer range, it looks like. Okay. That doesn't matter. Okay, let's start with this guy. He's just gonna shoot 1 spear shot. Hits. Doesn't wound. Trajan spear shot into the Devastators. Hits. Wounds, -1.
On the infiltrators?
Yeah, no, on the Devastators.
Cool. -1. I fail it. Damage. 1. We'll put it on a...
It's 2 damage, so just pick up.
Oh, it's 2 damage. Ah, from Trajan. Oh, sorry. Then who do we kill off? Kill off a Grav, dude. We want the melters alive. So I killed off all the babies.
I'll just shoot the disintegrator. No, I actually can't shoot them at separate targets. So just the heavy bolter into here.
So just trying to peel off this pink Devastator squad as much as possible.
Come on. Reroll that 1, and then here's the other one. Cool. 2 wounds.
AP.
81.
Come on, boys. Oh, come on, boys. Yeah,
Ah, makes both of the saves on those Devastators from the Sagittarium Guard. Awkward. Maybe just going to try to boss the unit down with the Telemon. We do have an Apothecary online for Fouch, although it is pretty far away from those guys, although I think it's going to be able to move up
so
here.
So we'll shoot the Spiculus
regenerate
and
a guy if we don't kill that
here,
unit.
and then the Plasma Flamer into here.
Cool.
Plasma Flamer, 4 hits.
5, boys.
3 wounds, AP2.
So I have 1 guy in cover, so I'll take it on.
Sure.
On him. 4 ups. Live. Fine, 4 ups. Takes a wound.
Okay. Good saves out of Fouch.
Alright, and then the Spiculus and the cannon. So the cannon. 2s. 3s. 3 at AP3.
Cool.
3 die.
3. Wounded the sergeant.
The bolts hits. 5 saves on him, -1. Dies.
Yeah. Goodbye, Chief.
Alright. Let's just shoot the Custodian pistols into these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that one.
Yeah.
2s.
And 3s. Strength 5.
4s. They're on strength. 4.
Yeah, strength
No
5 in
AP.
common. No AP. Fine.
Good.
The Gucci.
Okay. So I need like a 7-inch charge, basically.
Right.
Finish this.
The back of your base, so whatever that is, like, yeah, it's like 7, I guess. That makes it there. 7 or 8. Even your charge, right? It's 6. You free measure. 1 inch here. Feel free to measure the closest point, because remember you can't be on top of this guy's base, so it would be more than 6, so 7.
7?
Yeah, 7. Yeah, give or take around 7. Let's clear the back of your base here. Actually clear. 7 will only get you here with the back of your base.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's looking like an 8, I guess.
An 8. Okay.
Overly.
Well, we'll save that. I was just curious.
I'll take it.
I've got 2 shots into this dread here.
Yes, sir. Can you see him? Yes, you can.
Yep, 2s. Yep, 4s.
Oh,
Wounds against vehicles. 2
we're finally
Yes,
getting there.
Make them both.
Oh my gosh, with the wound rolls off these Palace Grav attacks, but makes all of the saves.
Just the Equidons left to shoot, or is there anything else?
Yep, no, that's it. Alright. Spend the 2 for superior fire patterns and the
Was that with Psychic Fortress?
Yeah, Psychic Fortress Havoc more.
yep. And then so 40 shots
Yeah,
here.
I wasn't sure if Fouch had it out because
No,
I
sorry,
didn't
what
have
you
a
shooting
token for it.
Into the Vanguard vets.
I don't want to spend the CP on them, sorry. Just to give them 5 up for no pain. Part of me thinks they're just dead, so no.
Okay, sounds good. So 6 is auto wounds. Miss. These wound.
Very nice.
And then 3s. Ouch.
Bunch of failed
So
wounds
it's
here
just this
from
many
the
saves.
Aquilon Custodians.
Only 21 free ups. Easy game. There's 1 guy alive on 1 wound. Solid. So we the sergeant.
Almost wipes the unit of Vanguard veterans. Veteran Sergeant barely survives.
No.
But we did end up wiping out that entire Devastator squad, so that's a big deal. We have the Engage available on these 2 Devastators. And there's only one Vanguard veteran alive here. Oh, that's unfortunate for
Leadership
HJoey, though.
9,
He could have knocked this
so-
unit
Leadership
off
9, so I would need a 6 run.
and put Fouch down to no primary. But in this case, looks like Fouchini is going to be getting his 5 on primary.
Mm-hmm.
Unless this
Just
charge
do the
phase
obvious.
goes.
The Telemon's going to charge
wild.
here.
Yep, makes sense. -2. Still
3
make
sheets.
it. 3. Easy. Easy clap.
Yeah, he one of the Devastator squads deploys on the table, chat. He just had it back behind this obstacle and then moved out turn 1.
-2, so 11-inch charge.
Yep. Might as well roll it. No harm in doing it. So
Are you just charging just him, or charging
yeah,
both?
just him.
Makes sense. Cool.
Yeah, no reason to risk Overwatch
Let's
here.
get some black dice here.
All right,
And
big
black
11,
dice.
ready? Nah.
No.
No.
Okay.
Want a CP? Go for it.
No.
No, I didn't think so. Cool.
Yeah, the grav
These
cannons,
Custodes are going to charge.
they're
these
long enough range that when
infiltrators
they start at the table, they can shoot
Mhm.
most of the table
Oh,
on turn
yeah.
1. They don't really need protection. And direct
Easy
fire will
peasy.
kill them, but it's okay.
Let's see what's one again.
Now, I do think that...
Okay.
There's Diane over here. I do think that
Still have the
HJoey does have to be a little bit aggressive with this movement from these Custodians, because if he ends up trying to go for the pin or the engage on these 2 Devastator squads and doesn't kill this Infiltrator squad, it's going to go real bad. It's going to go real bad real quick. Because then he would not be able to engage them, and they get a second turn of shooting everything into the Telemon Dreadnought, which would be awkward.
Psychic Fortress doing work.
So when we said it was looking like a 7 here.
An 8 because of the back of your base. Physically can't make it with a 7 over here because you'll be on top of one.
Then we'll charge the Dreadnought there.
And the Vanguard Vets as well because you need to.
Yeah, I have to, I believe. So.
Okay, so the Shield Captain's going to try to go in and finish that Redemptor Dreadnought off.
How far does he go?
Doesn't do it.
Fire.
CP reroll.
Free though.
Here it
Reroll
comes.
for free.
Free
Nope,
reroll.
nope.
Oh, fails it. Not great. Oh, no. Well, it's all going
That's it
downhill
for
for the Custodes
charges,
here.
so
We're going to
let's
see if we
go
can finish
here.
off these Infiltrators.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go in first.
Cool. I'll spend 1 CP to give them a 5 up front. 5 up front no pain. I'll give them a 5 up front no pain. Oh, no, 2. And you already got a CP back.
Yeah. Yep.
Nope, 6. Right. Nope. Cool. It's fine.
9 2s.
There you
And
go.
then 3s.
Sir.
Oh, no!
Okay. Sweet. 6 up saves. So damage on attack.
Custodians wound twice on the
Yeah, one He's already
Infiltrators.
taken a 1, so on this one.
Oh,
One
no. I don't think they're going to be able to engage these Devastators.
He's dead.
They don't
Nice
even
guy.
take this objective. Well,
Yep.
no, actually, I don't think they do. Oh, no. I think you have to
Two,
pull
five,
this
four.
model
Why
back.
don't they die?
It kinda does. Solid.
Okay.
That's appropriate, chat. Oh my god.
Uh,
What a mess of a turn coming out of the Custodes here.
You know, put this thing down.
Face
This guy.
down.
The Iron Hands presented their face for a hearty
Yeah,
slap,
I'm just trying to figure out.
and the
if this
Custodes
thing
just fell over trying to slap them. Yeah, I don't know if this coherence is
he
gonna work.
comboed it,
Yeah,
he's closer.
yeah. The downside of basing your opponent's models is that you then also are based.
That's fine. He'll just go back this way then.
Nothing left in reserve for the
So
Custodes, I
I'm still
believe.
trying to figure out who plays the wind on. These guys are based.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can't do anything anyway. Doesn't
Nothing
matter
in
too much.
reserve.
You
We're
only
all on
get
the
two.
table.
Yeah, I can only get 200 points, so it doesn't matter. So I'll just place it on.
Yeah, that was a
Cool.
that was a flub and a half right
Um,
there.
I just hit you back, I guess. I'll pile in this guy.
Did we swing on the star?
Reestablish coherency. Now we just need to kill a guy, and then we'll be good. That'd be great. Kill one guy. Yeah, so 16 take away 3, so 13 attacks.
Well,
Hitting on. Am I within 9? I'm definitely within 9. 3, 6 explode. 4, 11 hits. 5 to wound, rolling ones. Rolling ones. This many 2 ups. 4 2 ups.
okay.
Kill a guy, triple 1. No, one guy takes 1, you can do. Cool. And then consolidate, doesn't matter where I go.
Alright, I'm assuming you're not interrupting here.
No, I just no.
It's just,
I remove him. There you go. Yeah.
just twos and
I know
twos
it
for
does
4
in
damage.
combat, it's
Yeah.
just
Save everyone some
Just
time. That's
dead.
fair.
He's the closest.
Oh,
To
no.
Trajan.
Well, that was a terrible turn. There is always the non-zero chance that Custodes just sort of roll their way out of it. If they just, on the swing back, don't take any damage, just keep plowing through their opponent's army. Sometimes they can pull things back, but that was not a great
just
start.
have leaderships, right?
That's going to put
Yep,
Fouchini
so
up
here.
on primaries.
I need to roll it because I can't afford TCP. Don't roll 6, please.
He isn't able to
Oh,
take the
thank
middle,
God.
so he's
Okay,
only
so
scoring 5. But that's 5 points that you know,
No leaderships
he's
over
getting
here,
that his opponent's
and
not.
So you get domination because you can go to the middle.
Yep.
Domination. Go over to me. I get 5 on primary.
Yep.
I get 2 bananas. And stuff. Okay.
I think
command phase stuff.
The kicker is that this the Daka Redemptor survived. Took no damage as well. Both Palace Grav attacks just bounced right off. Really unfortunate turn for HJoey.
Because they're one of the while we stands.
And Devastators are going to get to fire again. Yeah, this is going to go downhill quickly, but we'll see how well he can do on his invulnerable saves. Maybe he just channels his inner Redemptor Dreadnought
these guys to shoot.
and starts rolling his invulnerable saves like a boss. His invulnerable saves last turn were pretty good. If we can get another one of those, it might be okay.
Definitely want your ones. So we have a lot of guns. He can't fall back and do anything, correct?
Nope.
Then Blade Guard, you have a mission. Just quickly, half too small. So if I was to move him over here quickly before I decide.
Wait, so are you in your command phase still, or what?
Yeah, I'm still in my command phase. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to give Wisdom of the Ancients. That's why.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Trying to figure out because I definitely want reroll ones, but I just don't know which drag to put it on. This guy being alive, good job, Psychic Fortress. I mean Tactical Doctrine. I wish I was in Soaked. Oh, that's what we can do. Yes. 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 Yes, we can definitely do that. Okay. We'll place Wisdom of the Ancients on this guy.
Sure.
Not this guy, so that's 1 CP. I'm down to 2 CP. I'll be done in my command phase. Event.
Okay, starting the movement phase, I'm gonna Tanglefoot him.
Sure. D6. So he goes.
Then
he goes 2.
Big 6-inch
so
movement penalty to
it's
that
not
guy.
Be long it's gonna be
make that charge very difficult because you can also Tanglefoot him on the charge.
Cool.
Make that
we don't know
impossible
yet.
charge.
We might leave it because these guys move how far? They move 4.
That's a really heads-up play from HJoey. He knows the best way that Fouch has to kill that unit is to hit him with that Redemptor Dreadnought. And he's like, no. You don't get to charge me.
These guys are about guns. Don't play about this guy. Yeah, that's fine.
The Trajan Valoris is over here. He's already got the gray hair look, but he puts the bowler hat on. He's like, I am the one who charges.
Yeah, I can definitely move that guy.
Say my name. It's Trajan Valoris.
I don't think we particularly care about these guys too much, to be honest. So falling back is gonna reduce us a point, but if we kill a character, it's fine. It makes up for that. So these guys here could heroic, correct?
Correct.
4. They could heroic enough, basically. They could heroic enough. And these guys want to come here to shoot these guys? Yes, they do. Yeah, so these guys don't really want to move. This guy is just going to do who the fuck knows. Oh, I know what he can do. Stop these guys. I can stop these guys from heroically. Yes. Okay. I'm just going to need 1 inch quickly. So I know where I need to be outside of. And 4 inches from these guys. That's basically what it is. 1. Right, just here. He can't fall back through here because that's a massive gap. It's gonna be like here. This guy's gonna move 3 and then I'm gonna go here. Outside of an inch of everyone. So we just need to charge them in order to stop them from heroic intervening. Really nice. And these guys can't heroic because I'm outside of full. I have a lot of Vanguard bets. Okay. We move 6. We're going to move right here, Chief. Actually, before we move you, we're going to move these big guys here, Chief. We want to stay within 9.
Toothwire back with the big sub, 4 months in a row. Appreciate it, Toothwire.
Move 6.
How's it going? Excited for you to come back to the
So
back to the series at some point, buddy.
That's what I'm leaving.
Kill some people with Harlequins.
It's way too far. It's way too far, and 6. 6. That's easy as pie. Two. He can't fit over there, so that's fine. We'll leave him here. Shit. Oh boy. So, he wants to be within 6 of these guys over here. Within both of these two. And also be within 6 of this guy. We are 6. Okay. You can't fall up the ladders. This is gone. This doesn't matter. Yeah, we might as well as well. Yep. Then just go to this apothecary is just going to move 3, and then 3 here. He might advance. Very, very likely that he advances. If he advances, 12 here. Yes, he will advance.
Chat, this is Tabletop Simulator, yep.
Go an additional 6, okay.
This is a T5S2 pod final, so like a 4-round tournament.
Okay, because he wants
and this is the finals game of it, so whoever wins this will be going away with the victory. You can join us, !Discord over in the chat there if you want to join us in the Discord channel. We play
Trevi, I have a quick question.
Discord or TTS all the time.
Into combat? Like, I'm not going to do it, but I'm just curious.
No, it's set up on the table, and when you set up a model, you cannot put them in engagement.
Okay, that's fine.
How to play in the chat as well if you want to join up on TTS. That will get you a playlist of videos describing how to install and play.
Only 2. Only 2. Let me move back here. One move straight, 2 straight. Oh, that's 0.1. Not 0.1. Just so that these guys can make it 6 over here. 6. There you go. Come on, boy. Come with me. Adventure times. Touch the objective.
So Fouch pulling back with his Devastators behind the obstacle here. Annoyingly for HJoey, that means that his one chance to kill these Devastators may have been taken away from him because he wasn't able to kill them when they popped out, and now they're going to hide, and they still get to shoot at the Aquilon Custodians. Now the downside normally is that they would have to move or suffer the penalty for moving and shooting. This guy's bouncing around. They would have to normally suffer the penalty for moving and shooting, but that's a little far.
He's just going to go ahead and be a good boy. Coherency, so just gonna have to move back. There we go. Everyone.
But
One
since
guy
they're going to be
negated.
firing into dense cover, they won't be suffering that penalty anyway, so there's no downside for Fouch. Now, unfortunately, this guy not being able to get out of line of sight, it's a little awkward.
I might string back the sergeant.
I think Fouch would like to have the sergeant be the one on the outside there, but it looks like we're just going to eat it.
So I just sacrifice my range on one guy.
What's the most surprising matchup where we didn't expect somebody to get as far as they did, and why was it so surprising? Kid Crew, that's a really good question, actually. What's the last one? Let's see. We had Glyn get to the finals with Orcs the other day. That was Pot 8, I want to say. Unfortunately, he didn't get to play out the finals. His opponent actually conceded. So he ended up winning the pod with Orcs, so that was good for him. I'm sure we've had some other ones. Oh, we had Mitch recently with his Castellan Knight plus Iron Hands list. I think that's the most interesting one I've seen in a little while, at least in Season 3 in recent memory. Mitch played Dutes in the finals. I want to say that was pod 10 or 11. And he played a Castellan alongside some Dreadnoughts and Blade Guard veterans to sort of protect its feet and some armigers, but made very good use of that Castellan. Unfortunately, ran into Adeptus Auroritas, who are the silver bullet answer to Knight Castellans. As soon as it walks out from behind a big wall, it immediately gets killed by Retributors, which is unfortunately basically how that game went. But Mitch certainly made a game of it. He made dudes sweat a little bit, so that was a fun one. Final answer, Castellan Knight, I think.
Move 3 here if you really wanted to. Probably what we're going to do. Take down that banner. 3, and then does he want to advance? No, not really. These guys are not going to move.
Yeah, it would have been much closer. Mitch made a little bit of a misplay. He mismoved one of his Dreadnoughts in the charge phase, and that messed him up a little bit. That gave Dutes an out. But yeah, he was really making it tough on Dutes for sure. I don't think he was advantaged in the game, but he definitely made Dutes work for it, at least. So yeah, here comes the Vanguard veteran coming back out of that unit of 1 with the Apothecary. Trying to place it in this terrain here.
Outside of 1 inch, 1.1. Alright, cool. I'm going to go into psychic phase. You're the most important power right now. Go off on double 6. It goes off on A7.
What is this?
No zone.
Alright, I'll spend the 1 CP to do a normal deny within 12 of a Custodes unit. So
cool.
The Dire Avengers list was very cool, chat. That one also. It was like a 4+ invulnerable saves queue.
Yeah.
With like, it's 30 Dire Avengers. That was from Dragon Beef. 30 Dire Avengers, 30 racks, like 20 troopers or something.
It's a deny roll, so I can't
Pretty cool
roll it,
list.
so I will.
Yeah, go for it. So spend a CP.
Yeah, Ashley Thompson, absolute world-class player. She plays whatever she wants, and she wins with it. Yeah, she'll be on 7 hours from now. We'll be live again, chat, with Ashley Thompson versus Ash C. We'll see how it goes. It's not a great matchup for her, but it's playable.
Dakidred? Nah, maybe. He's gonna be charging, so like this will be back to hitting on 2s. Yeah, on Dakidred. Cool. Start the stream phase. We're gonna target protocols the Motor Squad. And we're gonna start blasting. So we're gonna throw 1 crack grenade here into these custodians.
Okay.
From the veterans. 3's rolling 1s, and then 3's rolling 1s. 1 wound, AP1. Fine. Next squad into the. So this was these guys. Now this squad into the same one. Blue squad.
Just trying to chip off that 2 wound model.
And then freeze again. 1 more wound.
What are you rerolling 1s from? Wisdom. Sure.
Yeah, the wisdom.
Oh, it goes through.
CP3. You want to CP?
Nope.
Kill him.
Does it kill him?
Kill him.
Nah, it does. Got him with the crack
and
grenade.
And then these guys can't throw it to them. They're just throwing to the front ones.
Cheeky.
Freeze. No B rolls on these guys.
Cheeky
no.
Crack grenade.
No. So that's those dudes. Crack grenades, I guess. We're gonna fire all of them out to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna use. Oh, yep. You using anything?
No, I'm not gonna use anything. You're gonna transhuman, I guess.
Yeah, I'll use Trajan once per game ability to transhuman. Free.
So free transhuman with moment shackle definitely
we'll
seems like the play.
this guy over here because he's in melter range.
Yep.
And then you have one guy that's not in melter range, so I'll do him separately. It'll be the red dice, not in melter range. So yeah, do these signal, 3 rolling ones, both hit, and then these will be 4 rolling ones.
Actually, out of one
Not
range.
rerolling ones. I'm not rolling ones. I'm reroll one win roll. One hit roll, one reroll. I don't have reroll one. Sorry, they're not within 6. They have odds. So I'll reroll this 3.
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
solid. And now I'm rolling ones to win. So 4 rolling ones with 1 free win roll.
Well, wait, hold on. We have to reroll all of this now because you're out of melter range. Yeah, for some of them.
No. I rolled this one guy separately. He missed. He had red dice.
Yeah, the red dice was the guy out was out of range, right?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then he rolled double ones.
Okay.
Rerolling ones and 1 for your win reroll. We'll use both of these.
I was there. Fouch did.
This many ones.
Ugh.
One in melter range.
Brute.
One at a time. I guess you don't play like that, so it's fine. I don't care. You can.
Yeah, I'll just do one at a time.
Cool.
First one.
So, don't roll 1 and he's dead. Dead. Fine.
Nope.
Don't roll 1. 2 dead.
Ah.
Yep. Go ahead.
3 dead.
This is 3.
I'm
Yikes.
pretty diced out of this game. I played badly. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Shot. Then we'll fire the grab.
Got like 5 hits. Jesus.
Yeah, we'll fire the grab. Everything to these guys. Yeah, fire the grab. I'll signum. Well, I'll roll it over here. So the signum guy. And then the non-signum guys. So he'll be hitting on 3s, rolling ones because these guys are all within 6. Yes, but I did not roll 1. And then these will be 4s, so I can just roll these over here. So 4 ups. 4 ones. Good job, kids. You're still good. And then 4s, rolling ones. Rolling ones. You have 4 saves on your invuln. Kills another 1.5. 2. Cool. Plasma. He's not going to overcharge because he doesn't have to. So, so all of his guns into them. Yeah, all of his guns. All of his guns. So D6 not overcharging. How many shots? 4 shots, sorry. Oh shit, that's too many. -1, so 4s. And then 3s, 1 wounds, 2 wounds. You get him. Cool, so that's 5 as well. We stand.
You rolled really well, my friend, and I rolled really bad.
Thank you. This guy is gonna fire everything into the Captain and Don Eagle.
Sure.
So I've got 12 shots over here. That wins you on 4s.
Yep.
And you actually I do. So the red shots will win you on 4s. And then all the other shots will win you on 5s because you're T6.
Cool.
This will be 8. And I've got Stormbolters in range, and it's all the same AP. Yep. Cool. So 4s plus 1, so 3s rerolling ones.
Yep.
And then this, and then reroll ones. Whatever. So boop. Wait. Boop. Let's get out of the way. These will be on. One sec. No. 2 less wins. There you go. And you take 4.
Are they all damage one?
Yes, most of the damage one. Just damage one. Okay. Well, 5. We'll take those. Blade go to 4 crack grenade because they haven't thrown one yet. 3s rolling ones, and then 4s rolling ones. 1 wound. If you want.
Yeah, chat. A lot of times you want to be able to surprise your opponent with your strategy, and failing most of your invulnerable saves is a really good way to do that. Your opponent's like,
what?
I just 1 wound with a crack grenade from the Baker. Fine.
Your opponent's like, oh, I don't know what they're gonna do, and you're like, what if
so these 2
I kill my own army? And they're like, well, didn't see that coming.
Did I hit on the same thing? He hits on 2s. He hits on 3s. Then separately, the lieutenant's gonna throw a crack grenade. Hits. Does it wound? 1 wound. Yep. Fine. And the librarian's gonna throw a crack grenade. Yeah, he hit on 3. It keeps wounding. You're fine. Okay, I believe that will be. Yeah, that will be the. Okay, is that what I have? Ah, I've got Stormbolter. Stormbolter, Captain. There you go. That will hit. Solid. 5s. No. Cool. That's gonna be that. Stop the shooting. Stop the charge phase or any stratagems you want to use.
Nope.
Cool. So we'll charge the Blade Guard into. You know, we'll charge. Yeah, we'll charge the Blade Guard in.
Sure.
Ooh.
Make it on 3. Yes.
Well, good thing they're right next to that, dude.
We'll base you.
Cool.
Like so.
So unfortunately, we're down 5 while we stands for the Custodes.
Redemptor will charge, can't fail.
And they're about to just sort of be everywhere. I
will
think
not base you,
the
just gonna leave it an inch.
we really needed those Terminators to be
We'll
putting
charge
pressure
these
on the
two
Iron
guys
Hands.
into your Custodians.
Okay.
Without that, I think maybe we're just hoping that the
Make it
Telemon can sort of tank everything, but you're running out of OBSEC bodies real quick.
base.
Being outnumbered by Space Marines is not a place you want to be.
Base you here. Base you here. Be on the objective. We'll charge these red guys into these guys. You make 108, so let's do it like this. 1, 2 on the objective, and then string back for OBSEC. And then we take down the banner. And the charge phase, we'll take down the banner. These guys will declare a charge just on these Custodians here.
I think maybe a small mistake not to put the Inquisitor on this objective. I wonder if HJoey just forgot to move that guy. But that would have put him, made it so that at the very least, Fouch would have had to put an additional model onto that objective to contest it.
So I'm just going. Yeah. Half an inch, only half an inch thing. Yep. Where's the other guy actually? The guy at the back is here. Okay, we'll place this guy here. Guy here. Half an inch. One guy won't swing. No, because this is wrong. That's fine. Any other charges? I don't believe so. Cool. I don't mind you interrupting there. I'll go here. I'll go with the Blade Guard first.
Sure.
I'll spend no stratagems. Any stratagems you want to use on him?
No, you're strength 5.
So 21 attacks. Hitting on 2s, 6s explodes, rerolling 1s.
Cool.
Only 22 hits. And
Can
5 to
this
win.
model attack?
He should be within half an inch. Ah, he's not half an inch. So sorry. Alright. I can reroll it, or I can just pile him in. It's up to you. It's my mistake for forgetting.
Yeah, just roll it without his attacks.
I'll reroll it then. So minus 4 attacks, so it'll be 17 attacks. Just reroll it. 2 6s explode, rolling 1s. Ah, no 6s. Cool. And then 5 to wound, rolling 1s. Rolling 1s. Cool. 8 saves. 6
What's
damage.
the damage? 2?
Yeah, damage 2. Yes.
Big oof.
Oh, victory of the Blood Games won.
Cool. 6 takes 4. Awesome.
I feel no pains.
Ew, makes no feel no pains. Down to 1 on the shield
And
captain.
then I'll
Awkward.
consolidate. Like so.
Chat, this
So that
is
we can make sure that this
bottom
guy can
of
have
2.
these
That's
one.
correct.
Cool. Would you like to interrupt? So we take down the banner.
Let me see. Nope. You're fine.
So I think we're just gonna Probably proc and Emperor's Auspice on these Custodians on objective
Dread
1.
is going to pile in.
To
Fuck's sakes,
hope
I hate
they
his
can.
his hitbox. Sorry, give me a second.
To hope they can survive the onslaught of these Vanguard veterans.
Fuck's sakes. Can't be on top of his base. He'll be dead. He wants to be rapper against this wall.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna call Wobbly Model. Okay, whatever. There you go.
The downside of these dreadnoughts is that they have a big collider on the outside, so they bounce up against walls. And because of the way that the file's formatted for them, you can't actually replace their collider, so they're just stuck like that.
And 2s running 1s.
This is bottom 2, chat.
This many wounds.
HJoey went first.
Dead. Can roll damage, I guess.
Yep.
So it's minimum 12. So I guess, yeah, just roll, see if it matters. No, he's dead. Cool. So he'll stay put there. Then we will activate with. So if I'm right up against this wall, I'm going to free measure this. This wall 6 inches is about here. So he's going to go here. He's going to go here.
Once you target them, well, let me know.
Yeah, I'll tell you when to target them. With 6, so free measure. Yep, and he's half an inch. Yep, and this guy's half an inch. He's not, but I need to fix him. So he'll pile in there. He based you, so he can't move. Or no one else is basing you, only one guy's basing you. He wants to be half an inch. Yep. He wants to be half an inch. Over here. That's still within 6. Let's check. Right, it's this wall. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. We'll put all of their attacks into these custodians, and I'll spend 1 CP for Messi's weakness, I guess. I don't know, 1.
Okay.
Alright, I'll spend 2 and turn off all your rerolls.
Here's the Emperor's Auspice to keep these guys alive.
So we're just hitting on 2s. 2s explode. And 5, 6s explode. Cool. So you have 11 saves, 11 free ups. Yeah, kill 1. Cool. They'll stay there. We'll go with red next.
Alright, before you do though, once they're done, I'm gonna spend 1 CP to interrupt with this one.
Cool.
Yep. Okay, 6 attacks here.
Sure.
Could have interrupted earlier, maybe. Gotten 3 more attacks.
Cool, 3 wins. You don't want to take it on. Don't want to take it on. Do we care about that anymore? No, not really. I'll take one on. I'll take one on the back guy first, 1 at a time. 4 up. 4 up. 4 up.
Oh man!
So that's it. Back over to me.
Yikes! Interrupt for nothing.
You want to stay upset on that?
That's
Yes,
rough.
So I'll stop 1 guy once thing.
Yeah, we can't deny that Fouchi's operating
like 1 guy can't swing.
this matchup
so
pretty
17
well, but
attacks.
also this Custodes dice have not gone their way,
No.
unfortunately. Big downside of having such a low model count army is that if
Hit
things
on
go
2s,
wrong for you,
explode. Good job.
it can go very wrong.
Winning on 5. Winning on 5s. Okay. 9 saves. There's another one. We won't consolidate. We'll stay put. We'll do these 2 guys over here into these custodians. 9 attacks exactly. 2s. Rolling 1s. Am I moving real 1s actually? I am not moving real 1s. Whatsoever. Not even close. Only 8s. Hits. 5 to wound. Rerolling. Rerolling. You have 5 AP thing saves, so 3 ups. Oh. Guys down to 1. And I'll beat all my swings back over to you.
I really wish I haven't been up for 50 hours. Alright, swinging at you. Oh, that's 1 too many attacks. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, swinging back here, wounds, 5 more.
Just in one of those guys, I guess. Go 2, so 1 out of 10. It's just 1.
Okay. Yep.
Kills 1, you'll keep this guy here.
Yep.
Cool.
Bit of TTS weirdness.
Alright.
That'll be me. I'll score domination again. I'll get 3 for off because I get a character. And over to you. Stop primary again. Get 1 banner.
Yeah, looking like a bit of a rout here, chat, unfortunately.
Cool.
Those Terminators going down. Fouch not really having to split focus on them was really brutal. And now we're just, I guess, hoping that this Talamon Dreadnought goes ham and kills everyone. We'll see if HJoey is going to be able to score back quickly enough to stop the primary bleed, but I'm not sure that he has the gas left in the tank. I think it may be all over but the crying.
I have 1 CPU. Okay. Oh, there's a Telemon. That's right. There's a Telemon. That's right.
So, Jet, you think the Aquilon Terminators are the cut? You trade those for Venatari, maybe?
Man, I'm still blown away that you killed these guys. You should have killed maybe 2 mathematically. You rolled way too many hits.
We
with those
don't do
Meltas.
maths over here. We don't do maths over here. We just roll well. We just roll well.
Yeah, that's the first
is the
lesson of
best
playing
strategy.
against Fouchini.
It is the
Throw
best
everything
strategy,
you know
and
about
it is
numbers
always-
out.
Got 3 wounds.
They're,
Alright,
just gonna
can't
roll good.
change the path.
Can only change the future.
I do think that
okay.
the performance of the Terminators in this game was a little bit bad, just because of the presence of the Infiltrators. Like in the majority of games that you play, even against Space Marines, they don't always, or they don't often have an Infiltrator, like an Omni Scrambler ability, and those Aquilons get to do their thing and come in and shoot something and charge something and blow a bunch of stuff up. Even if the Aquilons just get into the middle of the table, right? Like they get a charge and they end up standing like here, right? It's tough to hit them with the Grav Devs. It's tough to get a Dreadnought into them. They just get to sit around for a turn. If those Infiltrators hadn't been there, I think the Terminators look much better. I don't think this is a matchup where you can particularly judge them.
Actually, no.
Not to mention the fact that there's a billion Meltaguns on the other side of the table.
Gotta do it.
Unlike a Death Shroud, though, they have a sweet gun. Like, you're bringing them for the combination of their melee and their ranged. You're not bringing them just to punch people. And it's a threat your opponent has to deal with, and it changes how they position their army. Without a deep strike threat on the table for Custodes, their army's a lot less maneuverable. If you can target out the Venatari, it's all really slow. So we may have the ability to deny some primaries on Fouchini's side. Assuming we can kill these Vanguard veterans.
We don't judge. We don't judge cowards, it's fine.
And these Infiltrators. Like, you can charge the Infiltrators and kill them, and you can potentially shoot the Vanguards to death. And if you can get those done, Fouchini's not going to be scoring any primary points. And that is a lot of his firepower dead. This Telemon doesn't have a lot else to deal with at that point.
Too aggressively turn one. That was my mistake. Oh, well.
I guess he still has the Blade Guard veterans with objective secured, which will be annoying for HJoey to deal with.
Gonna smite here.
And that means that the Redemptors will be relatively unscathed. But the Redemptors can't play too aggressively because the Telemon will punch them to death if it doesn't get bracketed.
One. Just piss it on this guy. Cool.
Okay. Alright. Let's rapid fire this.
Makes sense.
Of course not. Trajan.
E. On AP1, right?
Yep.
I do not get cover save from Trajan, so it's 4 up. 4 up, get in the box. No. Big dice. One guy that was on 1 wound instead.
Sagittarius, I'm just gonna shoot everything.
Yep.
Wax the combi weapon.
2 wounds, AP1.
Mm-hmm.
No cover save from him either. Just 4 ups. No, kill 2 more.
Yeah, I wonder if these shouldn't be going into the Vanguard veterans. They are tough to kill, but I think they're more dangerous than the infiltrators. Because everything has OBSEC, thanks to Rights of War, it's like
Inquisitor.
you're just trying to kill models for the most part.
Crack grenade.
He does, yeah, he does. Of course he do. Okay. You win, AP1, so save. I failed it, so we just killed a guy on 1. Bye.
4 pistol shots here.
Makes sense. One Trojan, no.
Bikes over Terminator Shed, interesting. So the Virtus Praetors over the Equilons. Ooh. HJoey continuing a trend of rolling really bad. That sucks. I do like the bikes. I like having speed in a Custodes army for sure. They're so expensive though. Oh my god. You sure pay for that speed. I could see maybe in a Custodes rework, if they reworked some of the stratagems to make them a little bit less oppressive, I could see almost all of their stuff dropping like 10-ish% maybe, or maybe more.
Okay, I'll go with the Telemon, shoot the Plasma Flamer into this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shoot the big cannon. Into these grab goes. And we will shoot the bolts. Into, actually no, grab goes within the let's see here. That should be taken off. Okay. We will shoot the big cannon and the spiculus into these, and then the plasma flamethrower into this.
Cool.
So,
goodbye, boys. It's been nice knowing you. You're shooting blue, right?
Hmm?
This is the flame entered infiltrator and everything goes into blue.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Oh, wow.
4 on the
Oh, he did.
infiltrator.
No, he's very dead. Goodbye. I will miss you.
Cannon and the blue.
Mm-hmm. Ones.
3.
Oh. And ones.
2 down.
2 die. That's fine.
Bolts. 3.
Take one more. Back over. Okay.
Yeah, a modal attack on their melee weapons would be cool too. I think that would be really interesting. If like this, yeah, if
Go with
the
this palace into this dreadnought here.
big guardian spears
Okay,
could do
it's time to
a
die.
sweep attack, that'd be awesome.
Bye-bye.
2 hits.
Mm-hmm. Roll.
2
So I just
damage.
take down a 3. Because no invuln. AP4, right? Yeah. AP4.
Yep. Next one,
Next
same
one.
thing.
-1 though. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
It falls.
3s. Reroll it. He's dead.
He's dead.
Does he
Does
explode?
he explode? Let's find out together.
Yeah, I think it's sort of
5
weird
red,
that
you've done your job.
hey, we finally got the dreadnought down. Thanks,
Still
Palace.
got big gold chunks.
Don't overdo it, buddy. Only took you 3 turns. It's very weird that like Space Marines got a shock assault style roll, but Custodes don't have one.
All right.
Despite the fact that a lot of the times they're very similar
go
stat
into
lines.
charge phases here.
It sort of
Yes,
makes
sir.
more flavorful sense on Space Marines, but so I
Telemon
could just see
will
+1
declare
attack
charge
on
against.
Custodians, or maybe +1 attack when they receive a charge instead of just charging.
It'll be a 9 to the
Cool.
orange.
Yeah. So just the green.
Cool. No, I'm not going to do anything about that.
Innate. Oh,
Easy
yeah.
charge.
Hey,
Mm.
Telemon Dreadnought getting a big charge in the Devastators here,
Okay.
so he's going to be able to clean up, hopefully the green unit. In doing so, we would break Fouchi's banner and knock him down to 0 primary. This is what HJoey needs to be doing to get back in this game.
I
But the
believe
Telemon
it's
does
all
have
my
to convert
charges.
100%, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, 5 attacks.
So let's just swing here.
1 second. I'm just going to do on a heroic. Definitely don't. Go for it.
Yeah.
All right,
Come at me,
6
Apothecary.
attacks.
6 attacks with the ancient, or with the ability, yeah. Okay,
2s.
here we go.
It's fine. And 2s again.
Kills on 2s.
Sure.
Big money. We'll never know. Oh, no! Oh,
So
no!
21.
Cool.
Oh,
Four
no. Okay, well, that's too
it's
bad.
Flat
Yeah, I
4
get it.
damage.
Yeah, but I gotta
It's
save. You know what I mean? Because it's not AP4, right? No, it's not AP4.
Oh, okay, sure.
So I gotta save. Take the
Oof.
first one on the sergeant, so 6 up.
Okay.
He's dead. Take the next one on. Take the next one on. I've done this the wrong way around, or whatever. Take it on this guy over here because this is heavy cover, right? So I'll get 5 up. Take on this guy. Why not? No. Fails it, so he's dead. Take it on one more guy, one that has heavy cover. Hey! I don't take the last one on that guy that has heavy cover as well. Okay, so he's dead. So I just have these 2 alive for now. Would you like to tag them? I don't think you do.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so at the very least, that means that Fouch will most likely lose that objective to coherency. He'll have
I'll hit
to
you back over here.
pull
You
this
just
one in
retro
order
over
to
here.
retain his banner,
So sergeant only has 4
which means they
attacks.
won't be OBSEC anymore. So
And
at least
4
the Palace will be contesting that objective. So I think we're going to be dropping Fouch down to just 5 or
misses.
to 0 primary. So that's something. But that was a really bad
Reroll
round of
into
attacking
win.
from the
1 win.
Telemon. Unfortunate.
So 1 on your invuln, 1 free up.
Okay. Nope.
You're cheap. You hit me back.
Telemon took 1 from Onslaught Gatling Cannon earlier, chat. It's down to 13.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you spend the CP for anything this turn? You did, right? Spent 1 for something.
During your turn shooting me? No. No.
Okay.
I spent it during my turn.
That's right. 6 attacks into the 1 Vanguard vet. 5 hits.
We did see a
Time to die.
Terminator
Oh.
run to morale.
Oh, yeah.
Very dead. Goodbye.
in
Cool.
a rapid
I hear
fire
you back.
finals chat. We watched an
These
Aqua and
guys,
Terminator
I
run
am
away.
0.6 from you. I'll move closer. 3 inches here.
Yeah, we're not gonna get on this objective, I don't think.
I want to be 0.5, so 0.5 there.
This guy can get there? I don't think.
3.
Uh,
Just got that coherency, sweet coherency.
what?
Yep. One guy will swing. So 2 attacks.
Oh, he was able to retain
2
coherency here.
hits.
Wow, alright, well there you go.
6 is to wound, rolling wands. Nope.
Very nice.
And then consolidation doesn't matter too much.
So it will retain his objective for 5 points.
So I'll consolidate a bit more. Move a tiny bit closer. I'm 0.5, so I'll just move 0.4.
Going for a ride.
0.4, and we can reach 3 inches here. Is that coherency? Yes. So like so. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good play by Fouch there.
0.3.
Those models were pretty far away, but being able to shuffle them 3 inches closer.
You just tag them. You
said he will retain
so
them.
Do the sergeant first.
That's
Because he has 4 attacks.
Would have been awkward if he lost any more of that Telemon. Unfortunate that Telemon whiffed so hard.
He actually has AP2. Nope. And then 4 attacks. Nope. Just do that pattern consolidate quickly. Your pattern here, 2 diabetes there. Like so. Like so. Like so. Like so. And when you consolidate one up in the base here, we're gonna go around again. Like so. Like so. Like so. So
yeah, it is weird that in their current iteration, Custodians are
yeah, just leadership from my part, right?
Across the board.
Just these guys. So I lost 3, the leadership 6,
like
7. So I need a
1 Space Marine chaplain gives leadership 9 to his whole army, but like a Custodian is like, oh, I'm not sure about that Emperor guy. I'm not that engaged. I don't know if I'm gonna stick around. So if you take units of 5, there's like a pretty big chance that the last one runs away if the unit guys.
I get 5.
Hilarious.
2 raised banners. Command phase, I need to decide some stuff. So you only have 1 CP left now.
Yeah, so good.
Cool.
Good positioning by Fouchi there to be able to retain his control of that last objective. That did get him 6 points.
This guy's a tag. I'm just gonna stay in combat. Blade Guard. How long does it take you? And I'm moving 12, so you could reduce that movement. Do we give this guy reroll 1s over here? That'll be funny. Let's do it. Let's give that dude there reroll 1s. Be down to 1 CP. Actually, yeah. Down to 1. See if you can see if you get it back now. 5 up. That's command phase. Start of movement phase. Any strategies you want to use?
Nope.
Shit.
Thanks for the follows, everybody.
Okay.
Gonna be live later on tonight as well, chat. If anybody's
If
awake that late or early, I guess. Be about 6 hours from now, 11 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Will be Tyranids versus Imperial Knights, which will be fun.
Get no zone, it's nice. If we don't care. Clearly. Charge should be, oh shit.
So the Primaris Librarian,
Charge should be,
yeah, looks like he's banking on a null zone here to be able to knock out the Telemon, or at least do a bunch of damage with the Redemptor Dreadnought. Question if these Devastators will stay in melee. I imagine that they do. Or I imagine they don't. I imagine they run away.
If you roll 6, it could be a 9-inch charge potentially. We'll string back some guys. Still hold the objective just in case. River armor is just gonna move. You just want to go here. Kind of does. 1 inch away. Over 9 here. A bit further back though. A bit further back. There we go, like so. So you'll just be here basically. So if you go.
So what are folks doing tonight? People working on some painting? Anybody got some projects on the hobby table? How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's having a good week too. It's hump day. We're more than halfway done. Getting to that weekend. It's gonna be good. We got a bunch of stuff going on this weekend. We got two pods launching, 3 pods launching, a bunch of pods launching. We got the first team event, our first ever team event. A registration is closing this weekend. I thought we were gonna get 4 teams. I was like, we could do 16 people probably. That's a pod, right? And then 11 teams signed up, so we were like, all right, we'll just go to 16, I guess. I was like, maybe 8. Maybe we do 8. And then 11 teams signed up. And now we're at 13, I think. We might be almost full at this point. It's going to be wild. I'm like super excited.
As long as we just kill this one guy here.
Ember Faith, almost 11 p.m.
That
means you have a perfect amount of time for a nap before our next stream.
Inch away from this guy.
Kid Crew about to finish his commission. Nice, dude. What do you commission? What did you get commissioned for? Very disappointing style. Building some infiltrators. I think that's very appropriate.
That's going to be
infiltrators hugely impactful in this matchup.
Yes. I'm gonna go into the psychic phase.
Okay, let's see if this null zone goes off.
Actually, wait. Is that movement phase?
With potential spark of divinity. Yeah, we have CP for it.
He could make it.
For a deny, and we also have the Inquisitor in range to deny as well. Maybe, unless you put him outside.
So
yeah, in range to deny.
This guy's 6 inches. Does not get it to the other side. It is not. Nope. Oh, and before we forget, the Inquisitor.
You already moved the librarian, man. He's already moved.
Has he?
Yeah, you moved him on.
Oh, then just
shuffle him.
Then he's just gonna stay there. Cool. So that's that. Cool. We're gonna go into psychic phase. We're gonna do no zone, which goes off on a 7, so you can try to deny it.
Yep, librarian will try to deny.
Nope. So it goes off. Solid.
Oof. So the null zone
then we'll do
is confirmed.
We'll do
brutal.
We'll just do a smite, I guess. Smite, super smite. Come on. Nope. It does go for +1 though. You only have 1 deny. You have 2 denies.
I only have 1.
So just do 3 more wounds on the Telemon. For 2 more wounds on the Telemon. Just 6 more. That is sweet. So start of the shooting phase.
So 1 goes through on the Telemon after the damage ignore. Down to 12. Means we have to convert 6 attacks with the Tempter to kill it.
Broken. He is within 6. We'll
maybe just hoping the Devastator sandbag this Telemon for the rest of the game, which might be the play.
We can find it. Whatever. It's a token. Cool. And he's just going to fire everything into the palace. D6 plasma shots, overcharging. Shots. 4 shots. Good to me this game. Freeze with 1 reroll. I'll use the 1 reroll here. And then freeze rerolling 1s with 1 reroll.
Oh, he needs 4. Oh yeah, the Redemptor's D3 +3 chat. You're right.
You give him the +1 to hit 2 psychic power, or what?
There's a brain fart on my part.
Oh, are you touching?
It was a Contemptor Dread on my head.
Oh, -1 to hit. Sorry. So I'll remove 1 of the wounds because it will hit.
Yeah.
And it will wound it. So 2 wounds. 2 wounds. He's dead.
Damage.
Cool. Flat 3. Cool. So that's a vehicle from my off. Throw a crack grenade into this custodian guard here. Come on, big box. You hit. You wound. You make a save. Don't wanna. Oh yes, we do. We'll throw a crack grenade here.
Okay.
Misses, good job. Blade guard, crack grenade. Hit. Wound. Hey, kills that guy on 1 wound.
I have a 1-up armor save.
Oh, yes, ignore me. It's AP1. It's only AP2 in the doctrine. You're good, of course. Ignore me. Then we are going to go. You're shooting. You cannot interrupt. You can't 1 CP interrupt unless you're over there. That's fine.
Yeah, it's doubly
Or this
that's
one.
doubly embarrassing, chat,
Yeah,
because
or
I
this
was
one.
playing
I don't mind.
Redemptors like not too long ago.
We're gonna charge. We're gonna go into the. No, we're gonna shoot
What even is their
pistols
melee
in combat.
profile?
Funnily enough.
Who knows? Not a single
Yeah,
human
let's shoot some
knows.
pistols in combat. I'll just shoot them all together. So 1, 2, 3. Sergeant has any pistols. He does not. So it's 4. It's gonna be 6 pistol shots.
Okay.
Total. Rolling 1s because it would have been 6. And then 6s, rolling 1s. Nothing. Cool. I'm gonna go into the charge phase. Any stratagems you want to use?
Only way I'm gonna win is if I get lucky here. So yeah.
Might drop a Tanglefoot on that Redemptor. All right. Make him drop that Tanglefoot. Hope he double ones. Ready?
6
again. Damn. So I'm 1.1.
Oh, so it needs a 7 now.
Charge.
Oh, boy.
Let's go. Let's make it. 7-inch charge.
Oh, fails!
Oh, CP it.
This is going to be the most prophetic Tanglefoot grenade ever.
Make it.
Oh, he
Yeah,
makes
there
it
we go.
exactly. Oh, no. Too bad.
Let's charge.
Well, maybe Sue still flubs. Who knows?
Cool. Blade guard will
Gotta get those 3s to wound, man. They can.
not charge yet. We'll charge
They can hurt you.
these dudes. The Vanguard vets, the blue ones.
Mhm.
11, so they're just gonna go like here basically. Moving 6 in the middle. We'll charge the blade guard and anything but snake eyes. Or make it like 10. 1.
Yeah, that would have been sweet if
Nothing,
the
anything like that,
Redemptor had flubbed there, chat.
Just put 3 guys, I guess.
Although the,
Coherency, definitely.
I guess
So he's
the
gonna be barely on the objective.
Telemon could have punched Ina to death and shot its way out of
Objective,
melee and then
2.
charged back and killed it.
Oh, did I get that CP? I did.
Would have been a pretty big swing. Although we are getting down to the point of the game where
Okay, free reroll.
we need bigger swings than that.
Cool. So that's that. So you can interrupt on an objective. Telemon cannot interrupt though, so that's that.
Right.
These guys over here will charge just explode you in front of them.
Okay.
In
Sure.
12 inches. Sure. You could heroic, then I would not care. How good is he in combat actually?
He has 5 attacks with a chainsword.
Never mind. Cool. We'll base you here.
Sure.
And yeah, we'll start swinging into you.
Cool. Who's going first?
We don't mind if you're heroic, so we'll go with this, the Redemptor first, everything to the Telemon.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s, rolling 1, 6 is explode. Ah, beautiful. And then winning on 2s, rolling 1s. Winning on 3s, rolling 1s.
3s.
Oh,
Rolling 1s.
oh, okay. The
So
rerolls
6
are
up
good.
saves because AP4.
Yours are AP4, but mine are 3.
Because I mean, so
Space Marine bias. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, 6 ups here in the null zone, so no invulnerable save.
6s, 3
Sure.
of them. 2.
me too.
Yep.
So
Cool,
3d3
so
plus
damage
2.
is going to be -1, so I'm just going to do this. Yeah, plus -1, so that plus d3, so 12 damage only. Only 12. And that's exactly how many wounds he has, but he has 6 open opens.
All right, just got to make one of
So
these
6,
damage ignores
5,
to swing back.
9, isn't it 11? 5, 9, yeah, it's 11.
Is it 11?
Yeah.
Because you failed 3 saves, right?
Yeah, so 5, 4, 2. Oh no, it's +3, right?
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, my bad.
So it should be 1 second, because you failed 3 saves. Beat this, but -1 damage on each, and then I rolled the d3. Yeah, so it should be, it's 12. It's 12. Yeah, it's 12.
All right, let's see a 6 up here.
Yep, cool. Okay.
So no 6s would be appreciated.
Drum roll, please. Chat.
There we go.
No way! Are you kidding me? 12 dice, no 6s.
All right, 1-6 here.
No. Cool. 5 for where we stand. Cool. Would you like to interrupt anywhere?
Jeez. That's
No,
brutal,
I'll
chat.
consolidate first. I'll consolidate and go 3. Let's see then. Yes.
I guess I'll just interrupt here.
Cool. Cool. They'll swing back now. Fashions should be 17 attacks. Yep. 2 6s explode.
Yeah, I think unfortunately
And, 5
here,
rolling.
HJoey, I think
rolling for me.
experiencing a little bit of the classic
There you
Fouchini
go.
dice.
This many free up invans.
And unfortunately, things not really turning around for him.
Get him.
It was a tough
You
matchup.
can.
Fouchini played it really well, pushing those infiltrators really far up the table.
We'll go with the
And neutering the deep strikes on the
Veterans of his
Custodes side of the
attacks as
table.
well.
So HJoey had to make some hard decisions, and unfortunately, they didn't go his way.
2 6s explode.
But that combined with some bad luck makes it very difficult to win this matchup, for sure.
7. Kill that guy, and this guy's down to 2. It's perfect. Then it's only going to be 3 blade guard. Half an inch. Moving 2. Yep. So Sergeant's not a part of it, so it's only going to be 12 attacks. And I am not rolling 1 either. 12 attacks. 2 6s explode. And then 4s rolling 1s. Rolling 1s. This many invans. He did. Cool.
Yeah, not much I could do against your dice, man. I'm pretty sure we can talk it out from here.
Sure. So I get another. I get 4 for off this turn because I didn't go back. I'm up to 10 for off. I get domination again.
So going to a talk out here.
I get and you get no primary. You get 1 more banner. Yeah. So you want to talk it out? Yes, sir. Up to you.
Yeah. So let's see here. I can run with Trajan.
Yep,
I'm just gonna
obviously.
run.
I'm giving you your.
Unfortunately, he's gonna run. I have to re-roll that.
That's
There we
10.
go. Cool.
So you're down to 0 CP.
Yep.
Cool.
I don't know why I rolled 2. I see one touching there. Get one more banner. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yep, and then you'll just get 15, 15.
I'll max this. I place down a banner over here, so I'll get another 2 points because I have 2 more turns to score. No, I'll get another 3 points because at the end of the game.
I'll just
No,
move
I
this
get-
here,
no,
so
I'll-
it takes you one. You lose a banner there.
Sorry, why do I lose a
I'm
banner?
I'm gonna make sure you can't place a banner.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
just
then sure.
advance that guy.
Cool. So I can't place a banner there until like last turn until I kill him, unless you can play this.
Yeah, that was brutal, chat.
Can't place a banner.
Oh, boy.
So I would only get 11 for banners because I placed 1 down. Actually, 1 second.
Scouring is a
So this
mission
is
that
my
can
banner
go
score right now.
south very quickly
I'm
because
gonna
the
max
primary
off
is so
because I
difficult to
can't
score.
Max off.
Unfortunately,
just
HJoey,
banners.
it went south too
So
fast.
I kill him this turn, but then you just move this back here. I can't score banners there. Kill him this turn. Can't place a banner there. Oh, I could just take this away from you. Place a banner there. There you go. That's what we can do. Sure. Do that. Move these guys here.
Yeah, chat. Iron Hands are the
Take
worst
down your
Space Marine
banner so you don't
chapter.
get any points of banners.
Art of War told me. They know everything.
Stuff
They're so
on
smart.
banners. I can't touch Trajan.
They see
So I'd
all
get-
the game's plans.
Put one banner there this turn. Next turn at the end of the game, so that I get 2 points unless you bring up Trajan. Because I'm gonna make these guys
Alright,
upset.
this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them upset. I'm gonna swing them back. Just need one guy, and then unless you bring out Trajan, and now I'm probably gonna kill him with all of this and the blade guard. Yeah, he'll be here. Upset, whatever. So I just killed this guy this turn. I killed this guy this turn. I probably moved the Apothecary in the middle to score me off.
Well, I think the joke is that
my
Iron Hands
turn,
are,
so
are
that'll be
probably
that turn. I'd get that.
at least top 2 or 3 in terms of
I know.
Space Marine
And then anything
sub-factions.
else you want to place down? What do you think?
You know,
I
almost
don't think
regardless
I'll
of
kill
the mission,
palace.
they're just so
I'll have the
solid.
palace in
They
this
just
turn.
have a game
These
plan,
two.
or they have a tool for every game plan for the most part.
My turn. And back over
They're
to
just a
you.
little inflexible, which is fine.
You can only stop.
But they're
one
good at
banner
melee, good at
somewhere
shooting,
else.
and just really good
So I'll
base
get
stat
one more
line.
banner. That's a 12 there. And over here. Would you place the palace over here? Yeah, I guess you would. So I only get one more point of banner. Yeah. So I'll be on 30 per banners minutes. Let's go 15. 93 to 88.
Yep. You just kind of diced me out of the game. I played way too aggressively too. That was my main mistake. My first turn was fine doing this. Your second turn,
your first,
I should have just.
yeah,
I
I
should
was
just
surprised you
hit.
placed them there.
You shouldn't have killed these guys. Just straight up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Matt says no.
Yeah, but
like
we
it
don't
happens.
rely on maths. We don't rely on maths. Math is not.
Well, unfortunately, Custodes have to because of their other limitations. Like, you should have gotten 5 hits and then, like, 3 wounds, maybe, and you got 6 wounds with just melt us. It was just like, okay.
Yeah, in Melter range, I just missed with the one guy that was at Melter range. He didn't want to hit.
Yeah, so, other than that, though, my actual mistake was just being too aggressive. I should have just hit the entire game, just move one squad up, and then just...
Yeah, I was surprised when you showed both Sagittarium squad. I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring all my stuff and just kill them, and then because I know they're like they actually have decent shooting, so I need to kill them. And
yeah, that was my big mistake here, and then my biggest mistake throughout the whole game though was just rolling bad. That one Dreadnought lived another turn who ended up killing my captain.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
bad for him.
that was, to be fair, that wasn't you rolling bad. That was just me making my saves.
Well, no, I missed with the Salvo Launcher and an entire tank. Like, you should have had to take more than 2 saves. On the banner here.
I'll take it. Him living was good.
Yeah, rolling well is a very consistently winning strategy, I've heard.
I told you, like, just win the roll off. Well, in this case, lose the roll off, so you score 15 on this mission because this mission is just so fucking bad.
Yeah, no, this is a good mission for Custodes, but I would have preferred to play something that was a lot more spread out because your list gets a lot worse when you have to spread out. Where I can just like one Vanguard vet squad can't kill 3 guards, and the fact that your Reaver 9-inch Auric can basically touch 3 objectives.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that was the moment I was like, oh, we're playing on this map. I'm just gonna give him Vox Spiritum and just sit on 3 objectives.
Yeah, it's gonna be it'd be rough when you play like in an actual GT. Are you gonna take that all the time because you'll have to submit your list beforehand?
Probably, right? Like,
yeah, probably.
Like, I don't know if I've ever seen Fouchini not take that. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, I haven't taken it recently, and now I'm thinking about it. I just want it back because it's so good, just so good.
I should have just threw my bike captain center to make you push this guy
yeah,
back.
I was shocked when you sent him down the flank with where the blade guard are. I was like, I'm just gonna tag you with blade. So worst case scenario is that you don't die and you kill like 3 blade guard and whatever, which wasn't gonna happen.
I've worked the past like 50 hours. It's like the first time I had to concede like 2 of my other games and other pods. So I was just like, I have to play this one because it's the final. So I played way too aggressively. I wanted the game to end as soon as possible.
I don't blame you.
But where it fell apart was just my first turn playing too aggressively and you just dicing me here. If I would have made all those invulns, and it was my mistake too. Again, I'm too tired. I thought I was out. I should have had 2 more CP. Not that it did anything.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because like this costed you 3 CP because you spent 2 CP for the thing and then another CP for to reroll save. So I was happy trading CP because the moment you run low on your CP, I'm just like, okay, I'll just shoot you then, and you die.
Again, too, you shooting me dead works when I fail invuln saves. I've survived much worse shooting lists, and I've just just on average or on dice, you're hitting a lot, and I was failing a lot. That's Custodes though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Custodes
but to
would
be
be
fair,
invincible if the game was always math.
The one time when he made every single melter save, and I made him take like 6-7 saves on 5, so I was just like, okay.
Right, but realistically, he should have been taken 2. So I was just counter dicing your dice.
Yeah, exactly. So where he spiked there, you spiked there. So I'll take it.
Yeah. So I should just advance the dreadnought and then bother shoot to get the subjective.
I was shocked when you like because he's not great for shooting. He's great in combat and he's durable, but his shooting is much to be desired.
Like I said, I wasn't playing on the with this mind. I was in a 13-hour standing surgery yesterday, so I'm just like.
Well, you're saving lives, so you got that.
But you're killing my guys. No.
I mean, you're gonna have to perform surgery on those guys now.
That's all right. I don't mind. I'm in a lot of other pods, and I'm like a.
Yeah, you're doing okay so far. So.
It's about time. I hadn't lost a game in like 13, so
there you go.
Congrats to
you're the second person to tell me that in the space of 2 days.
It's someone I was checking the Twitch chat sometimes when you were wiping the floor with me, and someone said my list was outdated, and I was like, well, I mean,
because I was reading the Twitch chat when you were doing your turn. I was just like, let's see what they're saying.
I don't know about that. Then Atari are cool until you run into Death Guard, and then they're real fucking bad. No, I mean, obviously this list can use some changes, but I've had a lot of success with it. I like it. It's like my 70th game with it. Like I said, I played really badly this game, and you capitalized well, so congratulations.
Thank you. You were a sporting opponent, so there's that.
I'm a salty little bitch, but thank you for lying to me.
I have to lie, right? So
yeah.
It's part
well, it's all right. I'll tell you the truth right now. I looked at your list. I'm like, damn, this is gonna be an easy game. And then, it's good to be.
That's how Fouch gets it. You can't let him get under, in your head like that.
Like everyone looks at my list and is like, oh, this is why do you have
garbage?
this?
3 Devastator squads. Who does that?
What's going on? The drop force.
You just made an 8th edition list. Submitted an 8th edition. What are you doing?
I will say the most optimum Custodes. I should be running 3 Telemons. That gives you the most spread against most matchups.
I play against that too often.
I think in PTS there's just too many Harlequin players right now, and I really don't want to play the game where it's like, hey, I got 3 Harlequin bike squads. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, you don't have Telemons anymore. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's the only reason I accept Harlequins even existing in the meta, because it means triple Telemon doesn't exist. So there's that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Harlequin players.
Doing the Lord's work.
Doing the Emperor's work for me. I don't need to see Telemons.
I will say you were rolling just well enough here too, like just here with the 1 wound Vanguard vet and just the 1 miss here to get that other thing. That's your 2.
You just need
10 points
need to sacrifice 5 goats every game, and you're fine.
Yeah. So I was I don't know if this was the right thing with the Terminator right now. I probably should have shot at the devs, but like.
Yeah, I was shocked when you didn't shoot the devs. I was like, oh, okay, because in my mind it was the devs that were gonna do damage to you, not these fuckers. He was just gonna run forward.
And no, I was just trying to take you off the objective here because I've survived. Like I said, I've survived much worse shooting. Like those Terminators have been shot at by like 3 Retributor squads and lost 2 guys, and that's not me rolling well. That's just like, yeah, that happens. But like when you got that many wounds through, and I failed that many saves through Transhuman through the -1, I was just like, well, that's how you beat Custodes.
Yeah, you make them like you curse their dice. That's a patented strategy.
Because I was expecting that Tanglefoot helped. We didn't see what the Dreadnought could have done.
Yeah, it was because the plan was always to charge you because and keep you tagged in combat. Because if you fall back, you don't do damage. If you're in combat, you don't do damage. So I was fine with everyone.
Because here, Tanglefoot obviously helped me, but I really expected you to kill like 2. That's what I expected both your Devastators and the Dreadnought to do. It's like, you'll kill like 2 guys. when
Luckily-
this dreadnought still got to shoot at something else. So it was just like, all right, game's pretty done.
Yeah. It's nice. You just need to take all the guns, and your opponent doesn't have an army, so and then you win games. There you go.
Well,
It's nice.
I wish you luck when someone makes all those saves, because if those three
Oh,
lived here, it
it's-
would have been a
yeah,
been
it
a
would've
rough
been
game
annoying.
from there.
Yeah, it would have been annoying. I mean, I would have just put him next turn of the dreadnought instead of that turn. It would have definitely been annoying.
But yeah,
Wow.
I think that's it. So
Any questions,
Yeah.
Trevi?
Let's see. Anything in the chat? I don't think
yeah.
so.
I should have just definitely hit the 2 Sagittoriums here. That was my mistake. That was the biggest mistake that I actually
Yeah,
placed when the
I
game.
mean, you brought him out to shoot, and I was like, okay, whatever. To
Be
be fair,
honest,
it did bracket the guy, so it did matter. Like
Right.
it did actually matter because I failed both saves, and you bracketed him, which was annoying, which was incredibly annoying.
Yeah.
But it would have been even more annoying if you just had 3 Sagittarium that couldn't shoot.
Yeah, no, I just I played too aggressively, and I should have just hid more. Like, I underestimated your damage output a little bit, and I overestimated my saving on 50%. You know, because half the time you do nothing, half the time you do everything.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta make sure whatever shots land through are doing damage. That's why I've got D6 and flat 3 and 2 damage everywhere. It's like I'm forcing
Yeah.
you to do it once.
But if I hit the Sagittarium here and advanced the Dreadnought up, probably would have been a whole different game. I should have just played more
Correct.
KG.
You would have actually been scoring primary because this game you just didn't score primary because I was like, no.
Yeah, and again too, it was getting yeah, yep, nope. That's about it. Going first hurt. I'm actually not too used to going first. I usually go second, so I should have just hid. But I don't know. I think my secondaries were fine.
Yeah, you know your secondaries are fine. Raise the bandage is the correct choice. I've seen people take strategic scan. I don't like it.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. It's not even in my brain.
It's
But-
not bueno.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. That's you know, that's such a low score. I'm probably gonna get knocked to third or something. But oh well, that's how it is.
I'm sorry.
I hate this mission the most out of all. Like, I know it's good for Custodes, but I hate this wacky ass deployment and the score 5 or 15.
Score 5 or
It's
This-
definitely the worst of the good scenarios for sure.
Yeah, like
It's too swingy.
I was looking at when you posted battle lines. I was like, oh, thank God. And then you posted them at the sky, and I was like, oh God, here it is, Trevin.
no, battle line.
You're gonna crush my dreams.
Terrifying, because I don't think I would have scored much, and you would have been fine.
Well, I just didn't want this. This guy would have had to be on one side. That's how Custodes actually win. Is like we have to split. Like everyone thinks that like Custodes splitting up is how you beat them. No, like Custodes want to fight individually because I'm paying a fucking premium for my units. Like my units are just better than everyone else's. It's when you can hammer me continuously that Custodes lose.
Yeah,
So if
you
I
just
can
gotta
like
handle it.
if I can spread your damage, it's great.
we don't do that around here. Over here, we just sit around our auras.
Yeah,
Sit
but the
around
fact
our
that like
auras.
this guy here is touching 3 objectives with 1 aura, it's just
Yeah,
too
it's
much.
fucking great. It's great, right? I mean, no, I'm touching 4.
Yeah, if you're in the center, you can
I'm touching
touch
4 of you.
literally. Yeah.
I can touch all of him. Yeah, it's great. I love him. I fucking love this
Yeah.
guy. I was actually tempted to save 2 CP to switch off your OPSEC if you like snowballed the middle.
Yeah, that's why again, like me not being able to drop the Terminators here wasn't that big of a deal. It was just because I knew you could switch on my OBSEC wherever you want. It's just the fact that he doesn't even have to like move at all.
Yeah,
to,
no,
like,
it's great. It's great.
Because
It's
Custode's
great.
biggest advantage is just being able to like touch something
OPSEC everywhere. Yeah, that's why. Like I saw Custodes and I was like, oh, for fuck's sakes! Like I actually need to pay for Vox's person to just sit on 3 objectives.
HJoey has been
But
playing
it helps. It's great. It's nice.
Custodes basically every event chat.
Well, you know,
Super
that's how
similar
it is
list.
in GTs too. You know, you're gonna get unfortunate missions.
Yes, sir. That's great. I kind of wish I did a little bit more damage turn 1, but I'll take it.
Yeah. So, but anyway, does anyone have any questions, trivia, or anything like that? Watching me get my ass whipped?
Very disappointing. Salad was asking about your the list you played in your previous events that you won, which have been mostly
it's
the same,
list.
right? Yeah.
So the RTT and both rapid fire pods that I've won is this the exact same list.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think this is one of the best ways to run Custodes, unless you're trying to like spam Telemons, like I said, which is probably gives you more better matchups, but it also makes matchups that are bad like unwinnable.
Mm-hmm.
Like Harlequins is already annoying if you're running 3 Telemons and the Harlequins and they have more than one bike squad. You might as well like not show up to the table.
Mm-hmm.
And like I only like to play lists that I would take to GTs, and if I'm like going to LVO or anything like that, I'm probably gonna bring a well balanced list because I'm paying for a hotel, I'm traveling. Like I don't want to like game one like have an awful matchup. You know what I mean? Like I want to bring a well balanced list.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be paying like hundreds of dollars to travel, and if I don't want to play games on because TTS is great practice for real life. It's a cleaner game. And it teaches you a lot about other factions.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I mainly use it for. But I only play things that I own. Which, to be fair, I own all of the Custodes, so I guess I only play things that I would actually use at like a GT, and I wouldn't use 3 Telemons in the GT in a non-team event if I was traveling. Like if it was a local GT, like where I'm at, we have like 2 local GTs. I might because I'm only like driving an hour. But if I'm traveling anywhere, I'm not going to bring a spam list and like just get dicked down. A random bad matchup.
Yeah.
It's not fun for me. So, no, I guess at LVO, if you were going to bring a spam list, it'd be the best one because then I'd just go be at the craps table for the rest of the It's like, all right, I'll make up my rolling here. You know, as soon as you roll bad in that first round, you're like, all right, I gotta hit the craps table and ride the wave.
The dice are due me some good rolls.
Yep. Or if you just roll like double ones, you're just like, all right, 200 on double ones, 1 times 36.
Yeah.
But
chat, this is Fouchini's first win this season, I believe. Yeah. I think Fouch, if you were to run another list, I mean, if you in other events were you to enter a list, it would probably be this one as well, right?
Yeah, similar to this. To be fair, I'm working on Imperial Fist and 9 hands now because Drakari is annoying, so I need Imperial Fist.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's basically just Imperial Fist gun line with Iron Hands Vanguard vets because these guys do so much.
Yeah, just to burn through the transports immediately. Is that?
Yeah, yes sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say each new codex that comes out, Custodes is definitely getting worse. Like everything's getting a lot more mortal wounds. Like that Dark Eldar Succubus for 60 points is literally the dumbest thing in existence for us.
Can we don't talk about that? It's fine.
When I'm really open for Custodes and the update, like I'd love to see them actually lose the 3+ on everything, but like Trajan. Like I don't like the 3+ invuln. It's like too mandatory, and it just feels really like bad. It's sometimes like you just live or you die. Like I don't like that in the Custodes right now. It's 100% dependent on your dice, not even your opponent's dice. Like if you just roll a bunch of saves, you just win the game. That's it. That's what happens.
That's why, I mean, it's fun when you make your opponent roll 3 up invulns and they fail them because it's fun.
Yeah, and it's really sad when you're like, you know, I always do it to Sisters players and specifically them. It's like, all right, take 10 multi-melt saves on your bike captain. It's like, all right, 0 go through. It's like, wow, what fun gameplay.
Nice.
Wow.
That was sick, dude.
Good job. Great damage.
So I really hope they lose the 3 of Binwall. What I want to see them get is like, I don't want like, no. I don't even want like another like global bullshit roll that they're coming out with. I would just love to see Custodes get like +1 wound, +1 attack, and they just always have a 5-up feel no pain against mortal wounds in all the phases. That's what I would actually like to see.
Yeah, it is kind of wild that the damage ignore roll only works in the psychic phase. Like that's just weird. Like I'm gonna be honest.
It's amazing. I love it. So if I do mortal wounds in shooting, they take it. It's fucking amazing.
But I think +1 wound is kind of comparable in terms of durability to a 3-up invuln. Like, cause I don't want them to be less durable. I just want it to be in a less stupid way, like a 3-up save. Like,
yeah, more like consistently durable, I guess.
Yeah, not like because you know. We could argue that, like, because of my previous games, I was just rolling well. It's like, well, yeah, of course this bike captain lives. He got shot by 60 las cannons and took 4 damage, you know? But then he got fucking punched in the face by 5 attacks. It's just like, it's just so random how Custodes die. I'd just rather them just be, like, durable.
I've usually found a pattern like a good strategy to kill Custodes is either you make them take 4-up invans or you take away their invans, and they don't roll saves.
Right. Right. I would love to see them just get the, like I said, I think like a global 4-up is like not the worst. Like we're seeing a lot of global in-ones like every game. Like, you know, Drakari, you have a global 5-up essentially. Like 4-up I think is fine. But I just love to see like +1 wound, and the fact that like Primaris Sergeants get more attacks than like Custodians is really stupid.
I love it. Where is he? This guy here. 5 attacks. Get fucked.
Yeah, he gets as many attacks as like my Custode captain, or in the lore this guy's supposed to be like fucking 20,000 years old or some bullshit like, I remember when the Emperor shat diapers, like, you know, like just stupid stuff like that. But it's like, nah, dude, fucking Chump McGee over here with his chainsaw, he's just
double chainsaw.
There
you go. Yeah, boy. No, they're great. These Euro guys are great.
But yeah, no, I'm excited for the rest of the codexes. I really hope AdMech doesn't get a bunch more Immortal Wounds. I just hope.
Yeah, that's.
Glad to be seeing Wrath of Mars go away. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're capping Mortal Wound strats. Oh no, they're not. If it's hurting flybys, I think. Yeah, never mind. I think like that.
I see. A lot of people talk about eviscerating flyby, but honestly, to me, like. It's a premium, right? Like if you're actually running 20 aliens, that's like 350 points, and like okay, you can make them like kind of durable, but like they're not. they're really not that durable.
I mean, what it is that if you take the toughness drug, all of a sudden the toughness 5 or 4-up invan and -1 to hit, so you're just like okay, it's annoying.
Oh sure, but I mean you're also approaching the point level of like 10 Blight Lords, right? Like in terms of points per wound.
Sure. Like they still die, but it's just they take an annoying amount of firepower. Like
oh yeah, which is fine. You're 350 points, but you have to like pay that, and then you'll like on average you'll be 10 mortal wounds for like 350 points. That's like decent. It's the succubus that like pisses me off.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, 60 points. Oh look, 7 6s. See a Mortarian. You know, shit like are like one-shotting Gilliman with just hit rolls. Like that's not gonna be fun.
To be fair, a 3-up invan is worse than a 4-up invan, so you know there's risk.
That's true. 4-up is worse than 3. Yeah. But any other questions? We went off on a Dark Eldar tangent there.
Yeah, nope, that was it.
All right. Well, congratulations to
beating
the crap out of me. I definitely like a rematch on a different mission and when I've been awake.
Yeah,
that would be.
Take Harlequins and you take Custodes, right?
I'll play my one different Custodes list that I actually ran into like 15 Harlequin jetbikes. It was against Zach Point, but I was kind of messing around that event. I brought like 12 Wardens and like 20 Sagittarium. He's like, I got 15 bikes. Like I don't have vehicles, so that's cool. So,
well, thanks guys.
When you buff them, yeah.
Congratulations both of you for getting to the finals, and then Fouch, obviously, congratulations on your first event win of the season.
Hey.
One of a couple, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. You know.
Cheers to your scores all input, so you're all set.
Very nice.
All right, cool.
Okay. All right. Good night, boys.
Well, thanks. Trevi. See ya.
Oh, take care.
Okay, chat. That's going to be it for us today. So again, we'll be going live at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S. Eastern Time. So that's going to be 6 hours from now. We'll be live again. That's going to be a super exciting matchup. I'm psyched. I'll get my coffee ready. And yeah, hopefully you come join me and we watch that game together. It's going to be a good one. Also, looks like there's a couple comments in there about joining ! Discord in the chat if you want to join the T5S2 series. And you can go and join our events, and we have lots of events. ! Events as well if you want to see a list of the special events that are open currently. We have a rapid fire pod looking for players. We have a what's the word? Our team event that's going to be closing this weekend. There's a couple teams looking for additional players, I think. You can go post it in the team event discussion over on the Discord. And also there's one spot left for a full team of 5 players. So get in on that. And then we also have a one-dayer coming up May 1st, Saturday at the end of the month. So, hope to see you there. Let's find somebody to raid. Who's live right now? Who's playing the Warhams? Warhamsters. We'll also have to find some time to play Battle Sector. I'm thinking this weekend we might do some Battle Sector streams, chat. 1,000 people watching Warhamster games. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah. Warhammer Book Club. That's fun. Wednesday night fight from yet another Alfarius. Interesting Necron board they're playing on, it looks like. Anybody playing real space games? Not really. A lot of painting. So much painting. Endless painting. Look at all this painting going on. People getting ready for their in-person games, I guess. Let's see. All right. I'm interested in this book club. I'm going to be honest, chat. Let's go hang out with them. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll be live in a little bit. And, yeah, we'll see you then. Bye! Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for everybody who supported and subbed. I really appreciate it. Gonna be jumping over. All right, enjoy the book club. This will be fun. I don't know what to expect.